everyone. Thanks for tuning in today. As always, you can check out my website at leadtheteam.net for free sales training, for motivational content, and for leadership tips. And if you would, cruise on over to leadtheteam.tv. Subscribe to the YouTube channel there. I would sure appreciate that. Remember, I do new episodes of The Front every Wednesday and Sunday. And if you're interested in the audio podcast, those are available on just about every podcast platform there is. Google Play, iHeartRadio, iTunes, Spotify, and many more. Just type in The Front and Mike Phillips in the search bar and it should pop right up. Now, whether you're watching this episode or tuning into the podcast, please make sure you participate in the comments down below. Share your thoughts and share your opinions, because often that stuff will lead to a really excellent future show. So today on The Front, I'm talking about staying positive and ways you can actually do it right now on The Front.
Thanks for tuning in to Lead the Teams, The Front.
Yes, you made it. Thank you so much for tuning in and joining me today. I truly appreciate your time. My name is Mike Phillips and I will be your host. This is The Front, and today we're talking about staying positive, or how to be more positive. And I'm going to give you some things that work for me, things that you can actually execute on and focus on and do so that you can be either more positive, or if you are already a positive person, things that may help you out in times when you start to question that, or when you start to struggle. So first, I'd like to talk about why is it important to be positive? Why is it important to have that positive mental attitude? Why is it important to be just warm and fuzzy and happy all the time? Well, when you're happy and you're upbeat and you're positive, it promotes you being self-confident. It improves your creative and your cognitive thinking. It allows you to actually process things more effectively. They've done all kinds of studies on this, and when they had people focus on positive things or played positive, audio to them versus focusing on negative things like fear and frustration, the people that focused on the positive actually took more actions. They actually did more to accomplish the goals that were asked of them. Even if it was something simple, just like, hey, write down this number of goals or this number of positive things. And here's the thing, when you're in a good emotional state, that also allows you to produce more because you're focused on finding solutions. Rather than focused on what's going wrong, you're focused on what's going right. That's one of the awesome things about being a positive person or thinking positive is you will find there's a solution to every problem. There really is. It's just sometimes you're tasked with finding that solution or finding a piece of the solution so you can make it through. So let's talk about some ways to stay positive. The first thing I want to talk about is being deliberate in what you put into your brain, what you put in front of your face, right? The things that you allow to creep through the windows of your soul, the things that you listen to. You have to be deliberate in positivity. Pick and choose the things that you read. Pick and choose the things that you look at online. Number one, turn off the news. For whatever reason, news reporters, media, they are so concerned with just inundating people with things that are not always the most uplifting things. Choose things that will uplift you. Go to church. Listen to a really good sermon. Connect with somebody else that you see as positive. It's up to you as a person to be deliberate in what you are putting into yourself, into your brain, in front of your eyes, what you're reading, what you're listening to. Turn off the radio on the way to work. I heard it the other day. I think it was Zig Ziglar that came up with the automotive university. I hadn't heard that saying in a long time. The automotive university is when you choose what you listen to in your car other than the radio. It's an opportune time to learn. Right? You listen to it and you learn for that 10, 15 minutes or hour ride to work, whatever it is that you've got. The next thing I'm going to give you is that you got to eat right. You have to get good sleep and you got to exercise. Now, I'm not saying I'm no nutritionist. I'm not a personal trainer by any means. But one of those things that really, at least for me, and so I figured I'd share it with you, when I'm eating well in my life, which means, not all the junk. You can't live on cookies and get to be just totally obese and then wonder, man, why don't I have any energy? Why am I not able to accomplish anything? Why am I overweight? It's because you're eating cookies. And that's all you're eating. So the thing is, you have to, mix up your food groups, eat fruits, vegetables, intake a lot of water. Make sure that you're treating your body, your vessel right. And that, get good sleep. I can't determine what good sleep is for you. For many people, they say it's 5 or 6 hours. Some say 7, some say 8, 9, 10. Whatever the number is for you, make sure that you get good sleep. Turn the lights off. Sleep in a completely dark room. It gives you an opportunity for your brain to rest and your body to recuperate. And then when I'm saying to exercise, it doesn't necessarily mean you have to go to the gym. I enjoy going to the gym. I enjoy getting out there and taking classes and working out with weights and such. I'm just saying, hey, take the dog for a walk. Go take a walk, hold hands with your spouse, and enjoy that time connecting. And it's going to be good for your health as well. Here's a big one. You've got to have an attitude of gratitude. What does an attitude of gratitude mean? It means take time out to maybe meditate or at least really focus on the things that you are thankful for in your life. What are the things that you have gratitude for? Are you thankful for your family or your job? Or sometimes, it's material things. Hey, I'm thankful that I got this item. Take the time out to genuinely be thankful. They've done studies on this one also. I think it was University of California, and I'll look it up. I'll include it in the written blog version, but I think it was University of California that they said people that deliberately take time out, 5 to 10 minutes out, to invest time in thinking and meditating on the things that they are grateful for and nurturing that attitude of gratitude, actually have less cortisol, which is the hormone that produces stress. So you'll have less stress by focusing on the things you are grateful for, on the things you're thankful for. The last thing that I want to share with you tonight, and this one to me, this is huge. This is a big one. You have to take the time to add value to somebody else today. That in itself will help you be more positive. Grow somebody, invest in someone else. When they're asking for advice, stop, take the time, really listen, and offer good advice. Invest in somebody else, teach them a skill, help them learn something. When you do that, when you're truly giving something to somebody else, it gives you this feeling of joy. And I mean, that's one of the reasons for me, I think I really enjoy training, because it's this giving sort of attitude and nature of people that you can give to somebody and you can watch their eyes light up and you can watch when they learn and they get excited about it. When something just clicks and they're like, man, okay, I get it. You get this feeling just in your heart and it is absolutely awesome. And when you're focused on growing somebody else like that, you'll change the way that you start talking to yourself. That'll help you be more positive because you'll see their joy and you'll start being thankful to yourself also. You'll talk to yourself in a more positive manner. Now, there's a lot of other ways that you could be positive. You can post positive memes. There's all kinds of other things. One of the things I've said in past episodes, you are the sum of the 5 people that are the most influential in your life. Are those 5 influential people positive people? So there are a lot of other things, and I'm just giving you 4 that to me have the most influence of positivity in my life, and I wanted to share that with you today. So those 4 things, again, I'm going to tell you, be deliberate in what you put into your brain. The second one is eat well, sleep good, get good exercise. The third one is to make sure you have that attitude of gratitude. And the fourth one is add value to somebody else. Grow somebody else today. So I sure appreciate you taking the time to tune into this episode of The Front. I really, really do. If you've gotten something out of this episode, please, as always, give it a thumbs up. Share it on your social media. Let's spread it out there and get some more people to be positive. And until we speak next, I hope you have an absolutely fantastic day.